Where K2 pierces the sky as Earth's most savage mountain, where ancient civilizations traded along the Silk Road, where deserts meet glaciers in impossible proximity, and where hospitality flows deeper than the Indus River. Pakistan unfolds as adventure's final frontier. A land where three mountain ranges collide, creating more peaks above 7,000 meters than anywhere else. Where Mughal splendor meets Buddhist heritage, and where every valley tells stories of resilience and beauty. Welcome to Globe Echoes, your guide to discovering the world's hidden wonders. Subscribe to Globe Echoes and hit that notification bell to explore Earth's most amazing destinations. Pakistan harbors extraordinary secrets. Home to 108 peaks above 7,000 meters, including K2. The Savage Mountain, with a 25% fatality rate among climbers. The country contains the world's largest irrigation system fed by the Indus River, supporting 190 million people. Pakistan hosts the world's highest ATM at Khunjerab Pass, 4,693 meters, and the highest paved international road, the Karakoram Highway. The nation produces 95% of the world's pink Himalayan salt from Kachura mines, dating to 320 BC. Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa represent humanity's first urban planning, with sewage systems from 2500 BCE. Pakistan has the world's largest ambulance network, AD Foundation, and the youngest Nobel laureate, Malala Yousafzai. The country spans from Arabian Sea beaches to the world's largest glaciers outside polar regions, with the Siachen Glacier alone covering 700 square kilometers. Pakistan stretches across 881,913 square kilometers, where the Arabian Sea meets the world's greatest mountain ranges. The Hindu Kush, Karakoram, and Himalayas converge in the north, creating Earth's most dramatic topography. The Indus River flows 3,180 kilometers from Tibet to the Arabian Sea, creating the fertile Punjab Plains. The Thar Desert in the southeast contrasts with glaciated peaks, while Balochistan's plateau covers 44% of the country. Climate varies from tropical coastline to Arctic mountains, with monsoons affecting the eastern regions July to September. The country borders India, Afghanistan, Iran, and China, with the Wakhan corridor nearly touching Tajikistan. Elevation ranges from sea level to K2 at 8,611 meters, creating more climate zones than most continents. Alpine Paradise, at 3,300 meters, offers world's most spectacular Nanga Parbat views, where Killer Mountain rises 8,126 meters, creating Earth's largest mountain face. Fun fact, local name Jute was changed to Fairy Meadows by German climbers, though no fairies exist, unless you count the magical views. Reached via world's scariest road to Tattoo, then 3-hour hike or horse ride. Meadows burst with wildflowers June to September, while wooden huts provide basic accommodation. Bayal Camp adds 4-hour hike closer to Nanga Parbat Base Camp. Night sky reveals Milky Way brilliantly. No electricity maintains natural experience. Sunrise illuminates mountain golden, creating photographer's dream. Best time, May to September accessible, July to August for flowers. From Fairy Tale Meadows, journey to the valley that inspired Shangri-La. Mountain Kingdom at 2,438 meters, where people routinely live past 100. Apricots grow everywhere, and 5 7,000-meter peaks create stunning amphitheater. Fun fact, Hunza water contains natural minerals creating fountain of youth. Locals claim their longevity comes from glacial milk water. Karimabad centers valley with Baltit and Altit forts, telling 900-year history. Spring transforms valley into pink-white blossom paradise. Autumn turns poplars golden against snow peaks. Eagle's Nest Viewpoint offers panoramic sunrise. Local Burushaski language unrelated to any other. Hunza bread and apricot cake sustain trekkers. Women enjoy more freedom than elsewhere in Pakistan. Best time, April blossom, October golden autumn from Longevity Valley. Witness nature's most perfect mountain sculptures. Cathedral spires thrust skyward, where PASSU village sits beneath most photographed peaks in Pakistan, creating jagged skyline resembling Gothic cathedral. Fun fact, also called Tupakdan, meaning sun mountain in Wakhi language, peaks glow like candles at sunrise. Karakoram Highway passes directly below, providing easy access. PASSU Glacier Trek offers close encounter with ice and peaks. Suspension bridge spans Hunza River, testing nerve. Borith Lake reflects cones perfectly on calm days. Yaks graze meadows, while golden marmots whistle warnings. Local Wakhi culture, distinct from Hunza. Guest houses provide comfortable stays with peak views from beds. Best time, May to October, September, clearest. After mountain cathedrals, discover the lake born from disaster turned beauty. Disaster-born beauty stretches 21 kilometers, where 2010 landslide dammed Hunza River, creating turquoise lake that drowned villages but birthed paradise. Fun fact, water so blue, locals claim mountains cry sapphire tears. actually glacial flour, creating otherworldly color. Submerged buildings visible through crystal water, including mosques and homes. Boats replaced 20-kilometer road section until tunnels completed. Jet skiing and boating developed despite tragedy. Color changes seasonally from turquoise to emerald. Mountains rise directly from water, creating fjord effect. Local communities adapted, developing tourism from catastrophe. Temperature stays cold year-round. Best time, June to August. Deepest blue from tragedy's beauty. Enter the valley of pristine lakes and meadows. Hidden Paradise contains 3 lakes, changing colors daily, where pine forests meet meadows at 3,100 meters, creating Pakistan's best-kept alpine secret. Fun fact, lakes supposedly change color with seasons and time. Blue, green, and colorless lakes shift hues based on light and minerals. Accessible from Gilgit via jeep road climbing dramatically. Skiing possible winter at Pakistan Air Force Facility. Dense pine forests unique in generally barren Karakoram. Wildlife includes markhor, ibex, and occasionally snow leopards. NALTAR village maintains traditional lifestyle. Potatoes grown here considered Pakistan's best. Trek to lakes requires local guide. Best time, May to September for lakes, December to March skiing from color-changing lakes. Discover the valley known as Paradise on Earth. High-altitude desert spreads at 3,000 meters, where sand dunes meet glaciers, creating surreal landscape unique globally in Skardu region. Fun fact, only desert where you can sandboard then ski on glaciers same day. Hot sand and ice within walking distance. Temperatures swing 40 degrees between day and night. Wind sculpts dunes into perfect crescents. SHIGAR River provides irrigation, creating oasis villages. Night photography captures star trails brilliantly. Sunrise creates golden dunes against white peaks. Local Balti culture adapted to extreme environment. Quad biking and jeep safaris explore dunes. Best time, April to October. Avoid winter extremes. Another desert awaits, but this one hides different surprises. World's highest cold desert at 2,226 meters surrounds Skardu, where sand meets snow, creating unique ecosystem with ancient Buddhist carvings. Fun fact, Buddha Rock contains 7th century carving. Desert was actually green when Buddhists ruled. Sand dunes shift constantly, while Indus River provides life. Winter snow covers sand, creating white desert. Resort built around Quicksand Lake offers luxury and wilderness. Temperatures range minus 25 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius annually. Meditation Rock provides sunset views. Archaeological sites dot landscape from Buddhist era. Local irrigation creates green patches dramatically. Best time, April to October. Pleasant, from sand to sapphire waters hidden in mountains. Two lakes, upper and lower, hide at 2,500 meters, where crystal waters reflect peaks, creating Skardu's most accessible natural beauty. Fun fact: Lower KACHURA Lake depth unknown. Locals claim it's bottomless, connecting to underground rivers. Shangri-La Resort at Lower Lake uses crashed aircraft as cafe. Upper KACHURA remains pristine, requiring 2-hour trek. Water stays freezing, even summer. Boating available on Lower Lake. Trout fishing popular both lakes. Apple and apricot orchards surround area. Traditional Balti villages nearby maintain culture. Best time, May to October, July to August. Warmest from serene lakes. Enter the Valley of White Gold. Glacier Wonderland, where HOPAR Glacier meets Barpu Glacier, creating ice formations and pine forests in remote Nagar Valley. Fun fact: White Gold Rush here, locals harvest glacier water, selling as premium mineral water to cities. Multiple glaciers converge, creating ice pyramids and seracs. Pine forests unusual for altitude provide wildlife habitat. Traditional wooden houses on slopes defy gravity. Shepherds bring flocks summer. Trek to Barpu Glacier reveals ice caves. Rushing streams everywhere from glacier melt. Women traditionally more educated than men here. Best time, June to September, for trekking journey from ice to the Valley of Forts and Palaces. Ancient Kingdom preserves 450-year-old fort converted to heritage hotel, where Buddhist and Muslim heritage blend in Little Tibet. Fun fact: Cold desert nearby has sand dunes meeting glaciers, only place on Earth where Sahara meets Antarctica. SHIGAR Fort restored by Aga Khan Foundation becoming museum hotel. Traditional Balti architecture uses poplar wood and stone. Ambaric Mosque dates 14th century. Gateway to K2 Base Camp Trek. Organic Farming Initiative promotes chemical-free agriculture. Traditional polo played on dusty grounds. Hot springs provide natural therapy. Best time, April to October, July for polo. From Valley Kingdoms to the heart of Baltistan. Adventure capital at confluence of Indus and Shigar rivers, where expeditions launch to world's greatest peaks, including K2, creating Baltistan's hub. Fun fact: more 8,000-meter peaks visible from Skardu than anywhere. breakfast with 5 of world's 14 highest mountains. Skardu Fort crowns 700-year-old citadel overlooking valley. Satpara Lake provides town water supply. Deosai Plains accessible in summer. Italian K2 Museum honors climbing history. Traditional Bazaar sells dried fruits and gemstones. Airport approach ranks world's most scenic. Buddha rocks preserve ancient carvings. Best time, April to October. Closed winter by snow from mountain adventures to where ancient cultures still thrive. Ancient Silk Road citadel perches above Hunza Valley, where 700-year-old fort watched trade caravans and invasions from strategic position. Fun fact, survival technique included pouring boiling apricot oil on attackers, sustainable and delicious defense. Tibetan and Kashmiri architectural influences blend uniquely. Restoration by Aga Khan Trust won UNESCO Heritage Award. Museum displays royal artifacts and weapons. Views encompass 7,000-meter peaks. Original foundation stones date 700 years. Secret escape tunnels honeycomb hillside. Traditional storage systems preserved food years. Best time, April to October. Morning light best. Another fortress awaits, carved from living rock. Strategic Citadel climbs natural rock at 2,500 meters, where kings ruled Baltistan for centuries, overlooking Indus-Shigar confluence. Fun fact, Fort Mosque oriented wrongly. Builders didn't know Mecca's direction in these remote mountains. Approach requires climbing steep path rewarding with panoramic views. Natural rock incorporated into defensive walls. Ancient water collection system still functions. Buddhist carvings predate Muslim conquest. Strategic location controlled trade routes centuries. Sunset views spectacular over valley. Local legends tell of hidden treasures. Best time, April to October, sunset golden hour. From mountain fortresses to the plains architectural marvels. Mughal magnificence, where red sandstone creates Lahore's icon. Accommodating 55,000 worshippers in world's 5th largest mosque. Fun fact, Sikhs used it as stable, British as ammunition depot. Survived everything history threw at it. Built 1673 by Aurangzeb facing Lahore Fort. Courtyard spans 276,000 square feet, largest in world. Minarets rise 196 feet with 204 steps each. Sound system unnecessary due to perfect acoustics. Marble inlay work rivals Taj Mahal. Evening prayers atmospheric with thousands attending. Museum displays Prophet's relics. Best time, October to March, pleasant. Friday prayers impressive from Mughal grandeur to modern Islamic architecture. contemporary masterpiece shaped like Bedouin tent at Margala Hills' base, where modern architecture creates Islamabad's defining landmark. Fun fact: designed by Turkish architect who never visited Pakistan during design, based everything on photographs. Largest mosque in South Asia, holding 300,000 worshippers. No dome breaks tradition using tent design. Saudi King Faisal funded construction. Interior uses geometric patterns extensively. Turkish chandelier weighs 7 tons. International Islamic University adjoins complex. Margala Hills provide dramatic backdrop. Night illumination creates ethereal effect. Best time: spring and autumn. Evening illumination from modern faith to ancient Sufi traditions. Sufi shrine octagon rises in Multan, where 14th century architecture uses 3 million bricks, creating subcontinent's most impressive pre-Mughal monument. Fun fact: tomb glows at sunset because bricks contain special clay. Medieval Instagram filter. Built for Sufi saint spreading Islam peacefully. Dome diameter 51 feet, supported by walls 41 feet thick. Visible 45 kilometers away across desert. Blue and white tiles create geometric patterns. Pilgrims arrive throughout year seeking blessings. Qawwali music, Thursday nights. Architectural influence reached Central Asia. Best time: October to March. Thursday evening Qawwali, from spiritual center to the frontier city. Ancient frontier city, where Central Asia meets South Asia, creating 2,000-year-old melting pot of Gandhara Buddhism, Mughal architecture, and Pashtun culture. Fun fact: Chissa Kwani Bazaar means storyteller's market. Traders shared tales from across Asia here. Old city walls partially survive with 16 original gates. Sethi houses showcase elaborate woodwork. Peshawar Museum contains Gandhara art collection. Mahabat Khan Mosque exemplifies Mughal architecture. Food scene legendary for chapli kebabs and green tea. Traditional crafts include copperwork and carpets. Strategic location shaped history millennia. Best time: October to March. Avoid summer heat. From ancient crossroads to the future's maritime gateway. Deep Sea Port transforms fishing village into future megacity, where Arabian Sea meets Chinese investment, creating Pakistan's potential maritime hub. Fun fact: hammerhead-shaped peninsula looks like alien spacecraft from above. Perfect natural harbor. Chinese development includes port, airport, highways. Pristine beaches stretch endlessly. Princess of Hope rock formation, nature sculpted. Fishing culture maintains traditions. Mangroves support marine ecosystems. Strategic location near Strait of Hormuz. Desert meets ocean dramatically. Development threatens traditional lifestyle. Best time: November to March. Pleasant weather. Finally, follow the lifeline that created civilization. Mighty River flows 3,180 kilometers from Tibet to Arabian Sea, nurturing civilizations 5,000 years, where history began at Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. Fun fact: blind Indus dolphins exist nowhere else. Evolution created sonar navigation in murky waters. Cradle of Indus Valley civilization with urban planning 2500 BCE. Feeds world's largest irrigation system. Creates fertile Punjab 5 Rivers region. Tarbela Dam, among world's largest. River rafting offers adventure. Ancient trade route to Central Asia. Delta supports mangroves and wildlife. Sacred to Hindus as Sindhu River. Best time: October to March for lower reaches, summer for mountain sections. Pakistan shatters every preconception, from K2's savage beauty to Mughal magnificence. From ancient Kailash valleys to futuristic Gwadar. This land of impossible contrasts proves that adventure's greatest frontiers exist where mountains meet deserts, where glaciers touch sand, and where hospitality transcends all boundaries. Thank you for exploring Pakistan with Globe Echoes. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to discover more hidden wonders around the globe. Share your favorite Pakistani discovery in the comments and start planning your own journey to the land of pure adventures.